him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yoties, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. Well, welcome to opening day 2023, guys. Beautiful morning. Kind of catch up on what's going on. My knee has been giving me some pretty serious issues. I got a lot set yesterday, but kept getting worse and worse to a point I couldn't bend it yesterday. Didn't get what we wanted set. I picked up Ben from Sleepy Creek about 3 o'clock, and he definitely helped me out, and we got a lot of gear out. Pulling up on our first location. Very first location. And we got us a double down here. I told Ben we pulled up, there's gonna be 2. And sure enough, so that keeps up, we should have about 270 coon today. All right, we got to get moving. Got a big day, guys. Summation number 4. And once again, trap's too close together. I knew I'd be pushing it, but you guys can see, if I get the camera right, the perfect tunnel coming up through one of my great late season locations, timber to timber on the other side of the road. That's what we're looking for late season, but I will set these all year long. Deer everywhere this morning. Beautiful morning. And here we have 5 out of 7 traps on this piece. That's a good coon too. Real nice dark coon. He got too close to my other trap also, but anyway, this actually, we didn't catch anything on it last year. It's pretty slow, but that was because, you know, mostly beans, but I set it anyway. We're coming right past it. Today we got a nice coon down here on the other side of the road. Nice mature hardwoods. This is what we're looking for, just over and over. I sound like a broken record, I know, but that's what we want. All right, we're moving a little slow, like I said, watching the knee, but I see one coon. You can see this trail comes up, goes right to this brush pile. You come down here and you follow this trail back. We got one 220 set here with no love, but this 220 back here got us a little guy, but that's all right, we'll take him. All right, he's hiding his face here, but we got a real nice one underneath this cedar tree. This is the one that I showed you, that on the opposite side of the road we had like up to 4 or 5 distinct trails here. As I move, you can see them better. But I could set over here, but why try to pick and choose a trail when you can simply go to the other side where there's one trail? So that's what we did, picked up one, told Ben we'd have 2, so I'm kind of disappointed, but another one for the truck. We got standing corn. Got a pretty nice one down here. You can see we didn't make it far from that evergreen from that last one. I mean, we're literally probably 40 yards from it, so finding good locations, big broad locations where these trails are so dense. That's the secret, you know. You get a bunch of good trails in one location, hit it hard, move on. Well, it didn't take long. We got a nice skunk down here. This is that trail that is just phenomenal every single year. We'll get to the other side here and see what's on that once this truck goes by. But this is just one of the best trails. My wife's gonna be so thrilled that we got skunk. And nothing on this side, surprisingly, but man, that just wore out. They are nice, aren't they? I got a decent coon here. This is actually one of those trails that I set on really fully expecting to hit maybe a couple coon is all, but it's good to have one on the first day. Nice 220 catch, but you can tell he just blew out that trail. But that's what it is. We'll remake it the best we can. If we have to move the trap a little bit, we can. That's one good thing about those long anchors, is I got a few feet to play with to hit that trail again. We got a double. Man, legs throbbing, but I'll tell you what, it's good to be trapping again. Got cornfield, beautiful trail. Man, this is awesome. You go look. Ben's gonna tell me what we got. I'm just gonna sit in the truck and watch him.
Double. One stinky.
Oh. Sorry, honey. Yeah, he wasn't lying. We got coon in the culvert, and we got a pretty skunk there. Big one. Pretty typical white stripes for us. Maybe a little narrower compared to the average, but I'm still happy to catch skunks. My wife, not so much, but just a gorgeous morning. Can't beat it. We're racking them up. A couple of little guys here. Still picking up coon. They just picked one up at that low spot right up there, and I'd imagine this next low one right here, we're gonna have a nice pair too. So a couple of little guys. I'll take them though. Pair of good ones, bud.
Oh yeah.
Nice double here, going down this fence, or down this corn to timber. Each one of these poles, low spot, all going to be great locations. And we are started to throw a few in the back of the truck. I didn't get my divider in here like I normally do, but yeah, we'll work on that tonight. It was a long day yesterday, but anyway, racking them up. This is one of those roads I like. We got corn on both sides. Way down there, if you can see, we got a mature timber. Those coon are coming up the cornfields, and they're finding these tall trees, crossing into the cornfield. We got a pond over there, more timber. Just a perfect travel way. And the thing to point out is you got to find these trees that they're drawn to. Whether it's that tree, some of these big trees over here, but with this instance, it was right here on this cedar tree. A nice little trail. It's nothing major, but it's definitely good for a coon or two. I'll take them all day long. They're normally these big boars also. This here is one of those spots. You can see the trail. This isn't a dominant mud down, beat down path. This is just one of those spots where we're gonna pick up one or two coon. Nothing major. You can see my stretcher's still in the ground, but we picked this up a nice coon here. I think I'm actually gonna pull this trail. I forgot pogos, and we need some pogos for what we're about to set here in a little bit, but this is just typically one of those trails where I'm going to pick up only one or two. It's not one you're going to pick up 4, 5, 6 coon on. Just, you know, they're big coon when you find these trails, but there's just, you know, one or two and pull them and move on. All right. We got us a tree shaker. That's what I needed, was the perfect flagging. This is the spot, guys, where I had to get creative. You know, I got competition in this location, and he set 2 dog proofs right up front, but for me, I had to get way back in there underneath that cedar tree to make a catch. So glad we got one. Of course, Ben has to point out a trail that I won't say we missed. We got a coon on the other side right now, but it did not look near this good over there. Definitely should have been put a couple dog proofs on this side. Also, can I share your shirt?
Yeah.
So if you guys remember when Ben called me in my live, he got a couple shirts made. I love it. I love it. We're gonna cut some sleeves off it, but it's awesome.
Make it yours.
Make it mine. But yeah, if I had more traps with me, we'd probably throw another one in here because that's just so freaking good. But we got a little guy on the other side of the road. I always do good below this tree. This is that tree where I told you I'd get the dog proof wrapped around and they'd hit it just right, and I'd have empty traps every day. So learned my lesson, moved it down the trail, unreachable. And yeah, we gotta get moving, guys. We got a lot of ground to go yet. Standing corn, that's pretty crazy. Not a whole lot of that normally during season, but great trail here. I mean, just beat down. 2 220s with nothing today. Just absolutely shocking. I don't know why. Kind of crazy, but I mean, just beautiful trail. just nothing today. That's part of it. Might come tomorrow, and we got 2. Here we are again on just that long barren ground. There's not much landmarks here. This lone tree, you've seen me film this a lot. We got a nice big coon down here waiting for us. So these landmarks, guys, I preach it a lot, but that's what we're after. You know, down here on this next tree is gonna be a good one. The bottom, the fence line, that's what we're looking for. Just a little guy here in this 220 trail, but he didn't even move it off the trail at all. More of a suitcase catch. Suitcases are kind of hard to do without the setters. He didn't damage the trail though at all, so make sure your trigger's set up the way you like it. Kind of brush up along the side, keep him from wanting to go up here. He did crap on the trail, so I'm kind of nervous about it, but for catching another one. But not a big coon, but another one going back to the truck. Ooh, that's a butterball. Holy cow. This trail, which you probably can't see behind you, but right behind the truck is another farm entrance. And like I said, they're going from these farm entrances, and you can just see this trail where they're coming through at. He was actually coming from the entrance. That stretcher in there. Get it set up just the way we want it to. Surprisingly, we haven't found one off the safety's on yet, but I know it's going to be coming. Walk it in just ever so slightly. And there we go. That is a toad of a coon. Nice. Got another nice big guy here. We just pulled one across the road there in that tall grass at the culvert. I looked at Ben and you could see him from where we were parked. So nice big coon. He's yellow, but really good coon. So get him taken care of, get moving. We got a lot of ground to cover. Not sure what you call this, but we're unloading. Not quite halfway done yet. I just threw 64 coon in the truck, so not bad, not bad. So I got a lot of work to do. Well, things are getting sporty. Ouch. Knee's starting to bug me now too a little bit, but still pretty exciting. Coming down here. Ouch. This was a blind 1.5. And we got Mr. Otter waiting for us. Just a little guy. We ain't gonna mess around dispatching him either, because yeah, that's just a 1.5. So anyway, get him taken care of and we're gonna get out of here. That's what I like. Beautiful 220 trail. We're scrambling, guys. We're almost halfway done, but we are running out of daylight. So it's gonna be a long day. Just unloaded 64 coon. I think we're on track for probably 110, 120. So good day, but definitely not what we're gonna need for that 1,000. A pretty nice double here. One just jumped into the tube. This guy's hanging out over here. we're hustling little guys. But another timber to corn location. You know, just like we preached this whole time, timber and corn, that's what we need. Whew, like I said, we're hustling, but you can see where this trail went underneath that log there. Got a nice coon there, got a nice one on the front side. Nice 220 double. Great timber to timber location. This is one of my great spots too. I struggle getting 220s in here most years, but this tree fell and like made perfect canopy for it. So anyway, gonna hustle. I got kind of a smaller double. That one's a jet black coon. He's kind of cool looking. Jet black, but this just pasture ground crossing to more pasture ground. You got a farm set up top. Nothing fancy about it, but the tube's high and dry, so they got a nice land trail, which I like. I did not want to go down there anyway. Whew, that wind's picking up. Anything, boss? Nothing? We're stacking a second round up now, so this is a great spot. You see me film this a lot every year. We're normally on the other side of the road, but you can tell at least they mowed the ditches before I got here, but the other side they mowed down even more. So picked up one here. Normally pick up quite a few good sized coon running up and over the top of this ridges. We are going to get down there here probably in a week or two, get down there on that water, start doing some private trapping, hopefully get some muskrats and such out of that. But anyway, we're still coon trapping here. We got one coon buried underneath here. Definitely getting later in the day. This creek is just completely dry. There's nothing left to it. Believe it or not, you can see this little piece of rebar sticking out from that concrete. That was actually a dive stick for me to catch beaver in this last spring. That rock was on the side, and that rebar sticking out acted as the dive stick to try to catch some beaver this last spring. So it's definitely changed a bit, but it's part of it. Throw some dog proofs in here and still catch a few. All right, guys, we're to our last final large section. Caught a nice coon here in a 220 that took Ben a second to find. I don't know, had his glasses on or off or something, I don't know. But we got this nice pond down here, and it's coming up, and there's several good locations down this stretch. This is our first stop right here below this tree, and we got a nice 220 coon down here. I'm gonna let Ben go get this one, I think, but we are we unloaded once and we're starting to pile them up again. Well, we got us a double. This is a spot, it's kind of crazy there. Actually, you can see the massive land trail coming over here by Ben. Nothing's really going through the tube. There's hardly any trails, but that land trail winds down and you can actually see it right up through there. Some good where the land trail goes. But timber to timber location, you know, this is what we're doing every time, especially for late season. You know, between timber to crops, timber to timber, that's what we're looking for. But nice double here. We had a really slow patch. We went, what, one coon out of like 12 stops?
I would say, yeah.
Really bad. And now we are 4 for 4.
Yep.
So it's just crazy how it goes in spurts like that. You think you're down and out, something's happening, and then you round the corner and just picks up like crazy. So you just never know. Tomorrow this area might be dead, and that dead spot from today might just be awesome. So get them taken care of and get down the road. If you look real close, this guy is blind in his right eye. Not sure whether you guys can tell that or not. But anyway, this is just a nice draw coming to cornfield on the other side. We also got this brush pile up here, but day's getting shorter. We got to move. Still got quite a bit of ground to get. He's quite a butterball too. He's a big boy. Got a nice one here in the whole shot going into the culvert. As you guys can tell, we are starting to run out of daylight, so we are hustling. My hands are killing me. But this particular trail is just perfect. You can see that overgrown grass going into that tube there. Just absolutely awesome. Get a lot of kind of orangish coon today. I don't normally get a lot of them till late season, but take my stretcher, get down in those jaws. He kind of tore it up a little bit, not terrible. nice. Take safeties off. It looks like he actually walked right past my dog proof. So anyway, fluffed up, and she'll take another one. It has been a long day, guys. Last trap finally, and we got some nice double. Man, it's been a long day. We'll get home, get everything tallied up, see where we're sitting, but it's been good. I'm gonna guess probably 130-ish, so good day. Well, Jackson got a start on skinning. We finally got home. Ended up with 122. Good day. Not what we needed for that 1,000, but like I said, with my bum knee, we're gonna do what we can and see what happens. But 122 on the season, I'm very happy with that. Size is a little smaller than I like it to be, but it's only gonna get better, I think. So time to get cleaned up and yeah, ice that knee a little bit.